Deputy President of the Patriotic Alliance, Kenny Kunene, is visiting 3 townships in the Frances Baard District today. The PA was founded in 2013. In 2016, it managed to secure 0.6% of the national vote in the municipal elections. The party currently has 5 councillors across the country. It will be competing in various municipalities in Cape Town, Joburg, Ekurhuleni and Nelson Mandela Bay. PA manifesto continues to state that illegal migrants will be deported in places where they will govern. It also promises to clear the debt owed by residents for water, electricity and taxes. Our reporter Reginald Witbooi caught up with the Deputy President.
We are coming to you from Warrenton here in the Northern Cape, where the Patriotic Alliance Deputy President Kenny Kunene addressed Patriotic Alliance members, and he will also engage with residents in this area. Earlier this year we saw violence breaking out, residents protesting against failure of service delivery, and as I'm speaking to you now, residents also complained earlier on that there's no water since last week Friday, and I spoke to a Patriotic Alliance representative earlier saying that they are going to open a case after they've engaged with residents in this area. But I'm going to bring in the Deputy President of the PA, Kenny Kunene. Mr. Kunene, a very good afternoon to you. I know that you are going to contest municipalities across the country. We know Gauteng, Cape Town, Nelson Mandela Bay, Ekurhuleni, and then also here in the Northern Cape. How many municipalities are you going to contest here in the province?
In South Africa, we are contesting 114 municipalities. And then here in the province, we are contesting a few municipalities, Solplaiki, Dikgatlong, this municipality. Up in 10, I know that there's municipalities that we are contesting. Kuruman, we are contesting. Hasvater. So there's many municipalities that we are contesting here.
And then in terms of service delivery, what have you picked up across the province?
One of the major issues, which is basically a human rights violation, is the lack of water provision for our communities. It's a human crisis in this province. People drink brown water. People bath with water that they have to flush toilets with. So there is literally no provision of water. And indeed, the councillors here, the leaders here are right to open a case. That's number one. Then it's the issue of housing. It's a crisis. The issue of housing. Job unemployment rate is very high in the Northern Cape, yet there are mines in the Northern Cape. The issue of electricity. Here in Warrenton, you can't even say it's load shedding anymore. There's no electricity because load shedding comes and goes. But here, literally, the residents are forever without electricity. So those are the common issues that I'm coming across in this province. But as you would know, that our stance in our manifesto is that when we take over every municipality that we are going to take over, we are going to wipe off the municipal rates, debt, water and electricity. You can't have a whole population that is unemployed paying for municipal rates when you cannot even deliver water to them. A basic human right. So we are going to wipe all those debts. We are starting at zero. The reason we are starting at zero is because the government of the ANC under Ramaphosa bailed out businesses during COVID. But the citizens of this country were never bailed out. Young couples, old couples are losing their houses because they lost jobs during COVID from the same businesses that were bailed out by the government. So we are bailing out the citizens by wiping off all their municipal debts so that we can start from zero.
Just staying on your party's manifesto, and you made it clear also when you engaged with party members a little earlier on about the foreign policy. Just take us into that, because you are saying that you are going to deport foreigners where you are going to govern as a party.
We are talking about illegal foreigners. not every foreigner. If you look at Rwanda, Rwanda has got a policy that was declared by the president of Rwanda that any foreigner coming to Rwanda must have a skill that Rwandans don't have. Every business that comes to Rwanda must provide business that Rwandans can provide, unapologetically so. You would know that last week at a conference, Zimbabwe has also said that they're going to tighten their borders against illegal immigrants. So we are saying as a party, the uncontrolled number of illegal immigrants in this country is a crisis. So we have to deal with them. We have to send them back home, because police cannot do arrests, because when they find fingerprints and they run them, they are not on the system, because it is the illegal immigrants who are committing crimes. Not that South Africans are not committing crimes, but when you look at kidnapping as a crime, no South African is involved in the crime of kidnapping. It's illegal foreigners that are involved. And we are saying many factories, many businesses are now employing illegal foreigners because for them it's cheap labor. There is no union representation. And that creates a high rate of unemployment for South Africans. So if you remove illegal foreigners, these companies will be forced to employ South Africans. So there are many ills that come as a result of having illegal foreigners in this country.